Minutes of your time and talk about something that I think is very important. Particularly as we look at our society and our culture, we're in an age of transition, and that means you are a generation of transition. If you don't know how to manage transition, what will happen, you will become a transient. I mean, you'll get stuck in a place. Even though you're moving and you're having motion and you're having progress, but you don't have the feeling of success. And that's more important than progress. It's not the progress you make, it's how you feel about the progress that you're making. And so what I'm going to talk about for a few minutes is just the method of greatness. I taught here for 4 years, and I've been a corporate trainer and all those things, and I am just really appalled, almost bewitched by the complexity of the complacency that people have. They mask their complacency in the guise of, that's too hard. That's not realistic. Use common sense. If we use common sense, we wouldn't have an uncommon country. Think about it. If we just use common sense, we would not have an uncommon country. What makes America great is the ability to dream. But not just to dream, but to do. So if you're going to achieve success, or I say greatness, because success is easy. Success is something that you define. But greatness is something that's defined based upon your ability to impact and influence your environment. And all y'all have influence, but the question is, how are you using it? Do you understand the method, the mechanics of greatness? How do you get to a place where you get above the common? How do you get to a place where life is fulfilling and enriching? When you feel like you're expanding and you're exploding. It's not just another day. Same stuff, different day. That's what people say. Ask your parents about their jobs they're working. Is this your dream job, Dad? Probably not for most people, because they don't know the method of greatness. And we live in a culture, even in the institution, we say it. But when I taught here, I say in my classroom, I didn't sense the spirit of greatness. And when I looked at the papers and the conversations, I didn't get a sense that these people believed they could achieve something extraordinary. They just hoped they got to the class and hope when they got to the degree, they could hope they could get a good job and make it through life. That's called a life of quiet desperation. And that's why most people spend their lives looking at other people on the stage. You can call it sports, you can call it entertainment. But I'm not fascinated by what anybody does in society who y'all can call household names, because I know how they do it. It's all about the endurance, and I'll use Adrian because he said he was late. He said he was late. He said, I don't care. Even though he was playing, you don't get great by being indifferent. Because this is practice for reality. Because here's the illusion and the lie that you believe. This is college, but out there is a real world. Take me outside and drive me within 20 miles of this campus and show me the dividing line between college and the real world. There's no boundary. So if we can't succeed here, and be disciplined here, and be consistent here, and be committed here, then when you get to there, it'll be the same thing. So what I'm going to talk about on the night of the event is I'm really going to talk about the mechanics of greatness. But more than the mechanics, because you can go get a self-help book and get those. 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, the Law of Attraction, all that stuff that people believe in that maybe you haven't read because you're immersed in school. But more important than the mechanics, it's about the dynamics. The dynamics are those qualities, those forces that get behind a person and cause their efforts to lead them to a place that they secretly envisioned. Not never envisioned, but secretly envisioned. Because let's face it, if you got a big dream, you tell the people, they're probably going to try to shoot you down. How are you going to do that? And because you don't know how all the time, because you haven't figured out the method, you kind of just keep quiet about it. And then you allow another person's opinion to make you censor your dreams. And as a corporate trainer, I saw it so, I see it every day now. I do life coaching. I see it every day in grown people. My age, I'm 49. I see it every day in people. People that want more in life but don't know how to get it. Are afraid to get it. Because once you learn the mechanics, the steps, you got to deal with the friction, the resistance, the delay, the indifference. The frustration that comes with trying to make something happen and you doing all the steps, but it doesn't work for you. And that's why most people will never live their dream. They'll get their degree. And it's good to get an education. I'm here too. But a degree is not greatness. A degree is simply it's a sign that you can stay disciplined for 4 years, 7 years, 5 years to get a piece of paper and walk across the stage to get a job for somebody who had the guts to dream a big dream. So, the method of greatness. How does greatness come about? How do I conduct myself? If you ever read Ben Franklin's autobiography, he has a line there. He says, I wrote this book to show people how to behave while they are waiting to appear on the stage of greatness. How many of y'all even dream of greatness? Let me see. Any of y'all dream of greatness? Raise your hand if you dream of greatness. Everybody in this room, and I believe everybody around the world, makes this one vow. Care where you're from, your class, your culture, it doesn't matter. Everybody makes this one vow, and I call it the vow of greatness. Man, when I grow up, I'm going to be. When I grow up, I'm going to be. Check them 20 years later when they're brought up. Go to the high school reunion. Or the college reunion. I don't know if colleges have reunions or not, but go to the reunion. See if they became. So, the method of greatness is going to teach you how to honor your vow. When I grow up, I'm going to be. And since I haven't become what I want to become yet, I'm not grown yet. I'm 49, written 27 books, but I'm not grown yet because why? I'm not in the place where I said I'm going to be at. So until I get there, I'm an adolescent and a teenager, a young adult, but I'm not grown because I'm not grown until I get the thing that I said I was going to get. And the method of greatness is going to teach you, encourage you, and create within you the attitude and the fortitude to endure the process that it takes to maximize and capitalize on your potential.